Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Tonight, we're covering a heartbreaking case, and it's still developing coming out of Mississippi and Alabama. 32-year-old Shardee McGill and her little 3-year-old girl, Janie, vanished after leaving their Jackson home earlier this week. Investigators found their black Chevy Equinox abandoned in Alabama and then tragically recovered Shardee's body in a shallow body of water. Not long after, search crews located the body of the 3-year-old daughter. Authorities are calling both deaths suspicious. The father, Jonathan McGill, was questioned in Alabama and released. Right now, there are no publicly named suspects. We're going to walk you through the timeline, what's known so far, and why no Amber Alert issued, and what this means for the investigation going forward. We're going to cover all of that and more on the other side of this. Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options, anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is September 26th, 2025. It is currently 7:45 on the East Coast of the United States. Bonjour. Hey, guys. Thank you, Sheila. You're not even home. We are portable, guys. Yes. See, Sheila takes us with us wherever she goes. Thank you, Miss Sheila. Good to see you, my dear. Really do appreciate you guys. A lot to talk about. First thing, I want to cover a few things before we get started. Do me a favor, y'all. Please hit that thumbs up button for my chat live and my replay crew. Would greatly appreciate that. And also share the live out for extra bonus points. You know you want those extra bonus points. I'm going to fix my camera right here. Yes. All right, guys. Okay, Panda. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I will certainly look at that. I want to do a little note before we get started about Mr. and Mrs. E's son, Middle E. He had his surgery today, and from I've spoken to the E's, and from what the doctor seen in the surgery, it appears that they got everything, but they still have to do a scan. I think they're doing that tomorrow, and to make sure that they got everything. So please, please continue to keep them in your prayers. Middle E is far from out of the woods right now, but we need to keep them in prayer constantly, constantly. Good vibes, whatever you do, right? Good prayers, good vibes, good energy, whatever your thing is. There's, more things that I'm sure that they'll talk to you about in the days coming forward. Again, he's not out of the woods, but he made it through the surgery good. They believe that they got everything, and we just need to keep that in prayer. Thoughts and prayers for sure. What else was it? This is his second time. This is his second time with cancer. Second time, a child. And, I mentioned it yesterday. I've met all the E's, and as good of a family as you can get. Truly, truly, just well-rounded individuals, respectful, funny, kind, and sweet. Middle E, he is so, it's the word I'm looking for. He just takes it in strides, man. He really does. He just takes it in strides and keeps it going. Not, no, like he doesn't even, he thinks about other people more than himself, which is a rarity for a teenager, number one. And number two, with, what he has, he just a good kid. I can't tell you, all of them are. Can't speak highly enough about him. Middle E, boy, Catherine. He is, I don't know if they've ever put it out, so I don't want to say how old he is or anything, but he's a good, they're all good kids. Every one of them are. And yeah, so please keep them in your prayers. I'm sorry, Abigail. I hate cancer. I hate it. Hate it. So yeah. Guys, we're going to be talking about this case right now. Right now it's Jackson, Mississippi, and also Alabama. It's still developing. Shardee and her 3-year-old daughter were missing. They found Shardee deceased, and they also found the 3-year-old, I think it was today, maybe last night, deceased as well. So there is a mother and a 3-year-old that is dead. And this is suspicious. Absolutely suspicious. After this live, I'll be live again. We'll be covering Jack and Lily Sullivan as well. There has been a presser on this. There is no named suspects at this time. They did they did bring in the father of the 3-year-old. His name is Jonathan McGill. He was questioned in Alabama and he was released. So as of now, there is no publicly named suspects in all of that. Okay. Let me give you a little bit of a timeline before we get into all this stuff. Shardee, let me see if I can get a picture. Right. Let me do it like this. I'll do it like this. Very, very sad. Only 32 years old. Only 32 years old. You know, a 3-year-old is a baby, and 32 is so young, right? Let me show you a picture. This is the 2. Probably seen it on the outside of the thumbnail, but here we go. Uh-oh, can you guys see me still? Uh-oh. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I apologize. StreamYard is doing so many updates right now, and it's really testing us. Oh my God. 1 second. I apologize. Okay. We'll do it like this. It'll be all right. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Apologize for that. This is Shardee and her daughter, 3-year-old. Do you pronounce it Janie or Janane? Janae. Janae is how you pronounce it. 3-year-old Janae. Shardee McGill, McGill, and her daughter, Janae, 3 years old. They were reported missing from Jackson, Mississippi. They left Sunday evening, or at least sometimes during that day, in a black 2017 Chevy Equinox. On Tuesday, the vehicle was recovered in, how do you pronounce this? I hate mispronouncing something. Okay, Epes, uh, Sumter County, Alabama. It was unoccupied at the time. On Thursday, which was yesterday, the body of Shardee was found in a shallow body of water in the nearby Tombigbee River. Okay. And agencies were treating the death as suspicious. Uh, Perhaps the way she was found or whatever. Today, 3-year-old was found not far from the woman's body, and that is believed to be Shardee and the baby. The cause of death right now has been undetermined, publicly at least. The husband slash father Jonathan McGill was questioned during the investigation. He had traveled to Alabama, but was released with no charges reported so far. Authorities have said it is too early to identify suspect or motive. The body of the woman was found in the Tombigbee River, according to the Alabama media reports. Okay. Now, whether Shardee died in Mississippi or was transported to Alabama or died in Alabama is yet to be known. The cause of death, we have no idea. Foul play was preceded by DV, or sorry, not DV, domestic dispute, rather, abduction and other crime. We're not sure about all of that at the moment. If Jonathan McGill is a suspect beyond being questioned, or if others are being questioned. Again, we just know Jonathan McGill was questioned. We have no idea if anybody else has been questioned. Now, the timeline gap is also in question. When things went from missing to dead bodies recovered, all of that. So, moving on a little bit. She first Sunday, September 21st. It was what, 5 days ago? That is when Shardee and the baby last was in Jackson, right? On Monday night, September 22nd and 23rd, family reported them missing. Tuesday, September 23rd, and the Equinox was found in Alabama. And then Thursday, so Wednesday went by, and Thursday, that is whenever Shardee was recovered and the baby was recovered today. We're going to watch for any autopsy results. They've not been released yet that I'm aware of. Injury, drowning, any signs of transport, that kind of thing. I'm sure they're doing vehicle forensics, digital timeline, all of that. And it's kind of complicated because it's going not only from county or city, but it's going from state to state as well, right? So there's that. Now, guys, do me a favor, please hit that thumbs up button. Would greatly appreciate that. We all need to, I talk about this all the time. We all, as the media and true crimers here on YouTube, we need to do better of doing cases with people of color and minorities, because they simply don't get the same attention. They simply don't. All right. So WAPT has been covering this, and I want to show you the presser that they done. But before that, we're going to get to this. 1 second. We do, Leslie. Yeah, we do. Every human life is a human life. None of us are better than the next.
Search for a missing child developing first tonight. Law enforcement in 2 states are trying to find this missing 3-year-old, Janae McGill. Her mother found dead in Alabama.
Okay. Again, this is this she as well. So someone out there has unalived a 32-year-old and a 3-year-old. You know what it like? That is an act of evil. Oh my God, safe through faith. Happy birthday to your little one, baby. I'm cutting in and out. Perfect. Papa, can you hear me?
Jackson police, along with the Mississippi Department of Public Safety and FBI, are spread out across Mississippi and Alabama looking for the little girl. I'm Megan West. Troy is off tonight. The mother and child were reported missing Tuesday. Today, Shardee McGill, Janae's mother, was found dead in Epes, Alabama, in a shallow body of water. Now, Epes is about 2 hours.
So it's good that, I mean, you would expect the FBI to be on this because there's been interstate travel, and not only that, there's cross state lines
East of Jackson. The child's father is in custody, and tonight we're hearing from a woman who knew Shardee. 16 WAPT.
He's been released, from what I understand.
Brooklyn Joyner joining us live from Jackson Police Headquarters. What are they saying tonight, Brooklyn?
Megan, people living in Jackson told me that they were horrified of the outcome of this search, and they said that they are hoping for a safe return for Shardee's 3-year-old daughter, Janae. Hinds County Sheriff Tyree Jones said the death of 32-year-old Shardee McGill is suspicious. Her husband, Jonathan McGill, reported her and their toddler missing on Tuesday night. We went to a home registered to the couple. A woman who says she rents the home from Shardee did not want to be on camera, but described her to be a kind and happy woman. The woman also said their daughters would play together often. Others in the neighborhood told me they are praying for safety over Janae.
To hear about she's dead and now her daughter is still out here missing. I have my own daughter myself, so I would be so worried.
Terrible. It's too devastating to even think about it.
As of now, Shardee's husband is in custody. We will keep you updated as law enforcement search for 3-year-old Janae. And if you know any more information, you are being asked to come forward. I'm live at the Jackson Police Department. Brooklyn Joyner, 16 WAPT News.
Thank you.
All right, credit goes to WAPT News there. I'm going to get to the sheriff now, where he has spoken on this 6 hours ago. 5 hours ago, rather. Maybe 6 hours ago.
Good morning. We're here to update you all and update the public regarding a missing person.
Dreamcatcher, unfortunately, the baby has not been found safe. The baby is deceased. 3-year-old.
Investigation that the Jackson Police Department has been investigating, since earlier this week, involving 32-year-old Shardee McGill and her 3-year-old daughter, Janae McGill. They had been reported missing on early Monday morning. During the course of the investigation, it was learned that they possibly left their Northeast Jackson residence.
Oh, thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Mamacita. Good to see you. Really do appreciate that. Thank you so much, my dear Andrea. You received one of those pearl necklaces. Give a big shout out to our dear Andrea for gifting you that. We're going to do a members only tomorrow, by the way. So make sure you join us for our members only.
Occupying a black in color Chevy Equinox SUV. That vehicle was later recovered on Tuesday in Epes, Alabama. Epes, Alabama Police Department is working the recovery of this vehicle. The vehicle was not occupied at the time it was located.
You're fine, baby.
At that particular time, the Jackson Police Department began working closely with Alabama law enforcement agency to locate both Shardee and her daughter, Janae. Also, during the course of this investigation, Alabama law enforcement agencies detained the husband and the father. He's identified as Jonathan McGill. He was only detained for questioning. Upon him being questioned, he was released by the law enforcement agencies there. Both Shardee and Janae McGill were both placed on NCIC as missing persons. On yesterday, September 25th, the Jackson Police Department continued to have contact with our federal and state law enforcement agencies. We learned that on yesterday morning at approximately 10 o'clock a.m. that by the Jackson FBI division, that the deceased body of Shardee McGill had been located in Epes, Alabama, as a result of a multiple agency search effort. It's our understanding that she was located in what we would consider a shallow body of water. The investigation continued along with our federal and state partners. During the course of that investigation, we had to continue to leave Janae McGill as a missing person. That search is still ongoing today. We have not been able to locate 3-year-old Janae McGill, and we do not know of her current situation or her current condition. The death investigation regarding Shardee McGill is currently under investigation. We do not have any preliminary results at this particular time as it relates to her cause of death. That is still under investigation. Once we get those results, we will release that information to the public. Right now, we're still asking the public's assistance. We're asking anyone with any information regarding this ongoing investigation to contact the Jackson Police Department or contact your local law enforcement agency. As we stated, the death and the circumstances of Shardee McGill are definitely suspicious based on the evidence and based on the manifest that has been.
Okay, so again, he makes it very clear here. Oh, yeah, Blueberry. Yep. Thank you so much. I'm sure that he'll find a reason for everything. But anyway, sorry, it's another case. This sheriff is saying here in no uncertain terms that this is suspicious, the way that they were found and what the evidence has shown. And obviously, if the mother, didn't do this to her daughter and then do this to herself, then it's suspicious. Nobody is found in a shallow pond a state away, right? And this is just not how usually especially a woman who unalives herself and unalives her child is found. So I agree with him. Hey, Summers Army. Good to see you, Mamacita. Thank you so much. Good evening, my beautiful friend, Mods and chat. Good evening, Summers Army. Good to see you, my love. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. Hope you're healing good. Appreciate you, my dear.
Discovered during the course of the investigation. There is a huge concern regarding the safety and well-being of 3-year-old Janae McGill. We did have a conference call this morning with our federal and state partners to include from Mississippi as well as Alabama regarding any updates they have on this particular case. And of course, they are in the process of collecting, reviewing, and examining evidence regarding this investigation.
Thank you.
At this particular time, it's too early to say who's involved, nor do we have any type of suspect information regarding the investigation. Once that information has been provided, we will update the public and the media regarding any potential suspect or any potential motive stemming from this investigation. As we said yesterday, our prayers continue to go out to the victim, the family of the victims, and we ask the public to join us in prayer for the rapid and safe recovery of 3-year-old Janae McGill. That's all I have right now, and I will answer any questions that you all may have.
Has there been an Amber Alert issued for the 3-year-old?
I am not familiar with an Amber Alert. Of course, we did contact our state partners regarding an Amber Alert, and based on the investigation and based on the circumstances at the time, I'm gonna sit this back up for y'all right quick. And based on the circumstances, from my understanding at this time, I'm not sure if it qualified for an Amber Alert. Remember, this young lady left the residence with her mother at the time they departed. So it wasn't a situation where there was
Sorry, I was muted. I apologize. So I'm a little confused here. He said she may not qualify for an Amber Alert because Shardee and the 3-year-old, Shardee left with her mother. So there had to be a separation between Shardee and her 3-year-old. Did she drop her mother off or what? There had to be a separation at some point. Tina, I'll say this. There is no suspects at this time, but I would be surprised if it is not the person that they interviewed, in my opinion, allegedly. He has just been questioned as of now, but again, I don't know if she's married. It said husband, and it also said baby's father. So I'm guessing her husband. If the husband and father, it's weird. It's weird. You know, people only generally unalive for a very few reasons, and in this, it's generally love, or it could have been there could be extramarital. You just don't know. We just don't know at this point. All of that speculation at this point.
Was a kidnapping or a custodial kidnapping. So based on that information, I'm not sure. I don't think that it actually qualified for an Amber Alert. However, we did send out several alerts to the media through our various social media pages and through press releases regarding any information regarding the whereabouts of these individuals.
Who has custody of the child?
They are a married couple.
He's in Alabama.
I'm not exactly sure where his whereabouts are right now. As we stated, he was questioned initially, but he was released. Again, we don't have any suspect information. We don't have a cause of death. We don't have any evidence at this time to lead to any type of arrest. It's too early for that information right now. He was questioned regarding them being missing and the vehicle being located in Alabama.
One more question, if you don't mind. Are they residents of Jackson or residents of Alabama?
They're residents of Northeast Jackson.
So he was questioned in Alabama where they were found. How did they find him to question him, and why would they connect?
During the course of the investigation, we learned that he traveled to Alabama at some point. When he traveled to Alabama, he was detained when he traveled to Alabama.
Okay, so he traveled to Alabama. That don't sound good. That don't sound good, does it? Hey, Angel, good to see you. Broken Black Skies, good to see you. Robin EMF, hello. Doesn't sound very good. Hi, Linda. At all. So they was watching.
As we stated earlier, the vehicle was located in Alabama. And I'm not exactly sure why he traveled there, but when he did, he was detained and he was questioned and released.
Okay. One more thing. When you all how did you all find out who reported her missing? Was it him? Who reported them missing?
He reported them missing from their Northeast Jackson residence. As we stated earlier, they left the residence together in a black SUV. He was the original person that reported them missing. The Jackson Police Department is currently conducting a missing person investigation. Now, if there's anything that happened between Jackson and Alabama regarding the death of the mother, Shardee, then the respective agency would investigate their death. Now, if there's evidence to support that the death happened in Jackson prior to her being transported possibly to Alabama, then of course the Jackson Police Department will resume responsibility for that death investigation. But as of right now, it's too early to tell exactly what the cause of death is and where the death happened.
Okay, go ahead.
Sheriff, they were not together when they left Mississippi?
No, the daughter and the mother initially left together. And at some point we can prove that they did travel to Alabama. The vehicle was recovered in Alabama and her body was recovered in a shallow body of water in Alabama. The husband, or the father of the young lady, he is the one that reported them missing initially. And as I stated before, after that point, at some point, he traveled to Alabama and that's where he was detained. We don't have any evidence to show that all three of them left the residence, all three of them were together.
Did he travel there once this report was made that they were missing, or was he already gone? I'm
not exactly sure. And of course, that is still under investigation. We just know that he did travel to Alabama at some point, and when he did, he was detained for questioning.
And since this does not, like you mentioned, fit the typical protocol for an Amber Alert, what kind of, I guess, notifications or alerts have been taken by the Jackson Police Department and anybody in Alabama to help locate this child?
So we have shared several alerts through our various social media pages. Our public information officer has sent information to the public via press releases. And of course, you all, the media, have shared this information throughout your various networks and programs. So again, these are the alerts that have been pushed out. And of course, when we put information out on social media, you have your national organizations that grab that information and they also share the information via social media and other platforms that they may have. So we will continue to do that until this young lady has been hopefully and safely located. But again, it's still a missing person investigation.
Now, it's not a missing persons investigation. Now, both have been recovered. Mom, Shardee, and the 3-year-old.
Regarding the young lady, Janae McGill.
And Sheriff, I'm going to Chief, one more question, if you can answer it. Did you all check to see if there was a history of anything domestically along concerning this family?
Of course, it's under investigation, and Jackson Police Department, along with our federal and state law enforcement agencies, are examining any and everything regarding, again, the missing person investigation, as well as the death investigation also.
Okay. Got a press update here. From the sheriff. Let me show you this. 2 deceased. 2 hours ago, JPD missing persons update. Okay. The missing person alert in the case. Oh, wait. I think, okay. The Alabama authorities have located a body earlier today in the close proximity of where Shardee McGill was discovered. The body was later identified as Janae No, it's not Janie. It's Jana. I think it is Jana. How you pronounce it? Janae. Janae. I apologize. Janae. The cause of death is unknown at this time, pending autopsy results. This is still an ongoing investigation between local, state, and federal partners from both Alabama and Mississippi. Lots of comments. Lots of comments. Now, I am hearing that the dad has been arrested. Look at what Shardee posted. Hold on. Okay, that's September 26, 2023. I haven't posted in forever. I've gotten away from social media, but there's no harm in posting what I'm very proud of, my family and I love them dearly. And seems like they had a beautiful family. This is dad. Their daughter and their dog. It is sad, Passion. It really is. Very sad. And so check this out. This is little Janae. Was only 3 years old. And Jonathan McGill. Oh crap, I should have kept that back up. Let me see here. Yes, it says she is married. It does say she is married. It says she worked at the U.S. Department of Agriculture. And she also worked at Zaxby's in the past and worked at Regal. She studied at Mississippi College. Lives in Jackson, Mississippi. Started Mississippi College in January of 2014. Started a new job at U.S. Department of Agriculture in November 2015. Very good job, very good life. Like she really worked at it. You know what I mean? You're about 30 or 40 minutes away. Oh. All right. So let me show you this. We don't know his charges yet. Here he is as well. More pictures. Jonathan McGill. Jonathan McGill. Let me see if I can find him. Let's see if we can find him. Here's another photo of him and Shardee. Yep, I'm being told that they arrested him in just the last little bit after finding the baby. Right? I mean, a beautiful family here. Beautiful family here. Let's see here. Let me show you this. All right. Alabama Law Enforcement Agency has done an update 2 hours ago. ALEA SBI launches investigation into missing mother and child in Sumter County. On Wednesday, September 24th, the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, ALEA, State Bureau of Investigation, SBI, launched the investigation regarding missing individual and her child. According to information provided by the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, Shardee McGill, 32-year-old, and her child were last believed to be in Jackson, Mississippi on Sunday, September 21st. McGill's vehicle, a 2017 Chevrolet Equinox, was found in Epes community within Sumter County, located in Alabama, on Tuesday, September 23rd. ALEA and SBI Aviation Unit and Marine Patrol Division, along with the Sumter County Sheriff's Office in Alabama, the Jackson Police Department in Mississippi, MBI, the FBI in Jackson, Mississippi, Field Office in Birmingham, Alabama, Field Office immediately launched an extensive search to locate McGill and the minor. On Thursday, September 25th, the body of an adult female was located in the Tombigbee River in Sumner County. On Friday, September 26th, a child's body was located in the river. The identities of both individuals are currently pending confirmation by the Alabama Department of Forensic Sciences. No further is available as the investigation remains ongoing. Okay, so that was just a little bit ago. Look how beautiful Shardee was. I wonder. So this was a fitness. Shardee went to a fitness place, and this is her fitness group giving condolences. Club 4 from Lake Harbor says, it is with heavy hearts that Club 4 Fitness announces the passing of a kind and wonderful member of our fitness family, Shardee McGill, personal trainer at Club 4 Fitness. Wow, so she was a personal trainer as well at this place. Okay. Shardee brought warmth, encouragement, and genuine passion to every session. And although her time with us was brief, she made a profound impact on both clients and coworkers alike. Club 4 Fitness joins with those who mourn Shardee's loss in offering prayers and ongoing support for those who pursue answers regarding the senseless loss, and well as to the whereabouts of her precious daughter, Janae, which we now know she's been found. As we ask for privacy for Shardee's family, friends, and colleagues, and as we all process this unimaginable situation, we encourage anyone with information that might assist law enforcement officials to resolve this police matter to call Jackson Police at 601-960-1234, or Crime Stoppers. You can remain 100% anonymous at Crime Stoppers if you know anything, by the way. 601-355-TIPS, 601-355-8477. With sorrow and respect, Club 4 Fitness. Very sad. Very, very sad. Beautiful, beautiful woman, truly. And again, going with this, here is, I guess, one of her, I don't know if it's coworkers or mates, that said, I had a few raw videos from work just to hear her laugh. She was always so happy, always smiling. She didn't deserve this. Your Club 4 family, staff, and members, and all your PT clients all loved your courageous aura. We will miss you. May you get justice you deserve, and we pray your daughter is found safe, which sadly she hasn't been. We love you. Everyone loves you, Shardee. And then here's a photo of them. Shardee in the background. Oops.
I'll come this evening. We can work out. All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Shardee. I'm here working at Club Fitness Gym. I'm one of the new trainers. Yeah, I'll come this evening. We can work out. All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Shardee. I'm here working at Club Fitness Gym. I'm one of the new trainers.
I love her accent. It's definitely Southern. I love that.
Y'all come this evening. We can work out. All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Shardee.
And then she's doing that. That's cute.
All right, go ahead. Get you some MRP. All right, go ahead. Get you some MRP. All right, go ahead. Get you some MRP.
Get you some MRP.
All right, go ahead. Get you some MRP. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
And Club 4 Fitness. Looks like she was very active, like in her community, right? Like trying to get people healthy.
Hey, check the shit off the supplements. Come and sign up for your free consultation. People come on in. You know, you can sign up for a 3-day pass. Come and sit down and talk to us. Get your supplements. Come on and sign on up. Right now, it is Mad Monday. As you see, we got vendors here. We got everything here. This is popping. All right? This is popping. Yo, I'm Coach D. Come and see me. All right? I'm here every day. Come and holler at me.
Bless her heart. Very sad. Very much full of life. Very much full of life. For sure. I don't know if this is someone that knows her, but she says, husband waits 2 days to report wife and child missing. Now he's been arrested and they still haven't, well, they have, okay, I want to make this, she's got this a little wrong. They questioned him the other day and they let him go. And from what I understand, they have picked him up in the last little bit. Very sad, man. Okay. This is someone who definitely knew them. She is, my Lord, Shardee McGill. You and your daughter did not deserve this. Praying her family can grieve in a healthy manner, and whoever did this, to the fuck pits you go. Oh, what's this? 1 second. Yeah, okay. It's the sheriff also says the missing persons alert of the case of, we'll just Janae McGill has been canceled. Search team authorities in Alabama located a body earlier today in an area in close proximity to where Shardee McGill was discovered. The body was identified as Janae. The cause of death is unknown at this time, pending autopsy results. This is still an ongoing investigation. They really need to, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, this is crazy. I would be questioning, oh, dude, for sure. How in the world could anyone unalive another person than your own family member? Yeah. And a baby, 3 years old. Love you too, Mary. Good to see you, honey. So, yeah. Let me see if there's anything else happening. There's an update. What time is it in Alabama? 7:35. Gil, okay. See if there's any ups 26 minutes ago. All right, we got an update. I knew the news would be coming out soon.
A missing 3-year-old from Jackson has been found dead. She was discovered 1 day after her mother's body was found, both across the state line in Alabama. 16 WAPT's Kendall Jones has been covering the story. She's live at JPD headquarters to tell us more. Kendall.
Aaron, some very heavy news tonight as 3-year-old Janae McGill was found dead not far from where her mother's body was found just yesterday. And Janae and her mother, Shardee McGill, was last seen in the 300 block of Northtown Drive. The pair was reported missing by Jonathan McGill, Janae's father, and Shardee's husband. 16 WAPT went around the area trying to speak to any neighbors about their disappearance, and no one would talk. Shardee's body was found on Thursday in Alabama, floating in a shallow body of water. It is unclear how Janae died, but we do know she was found in an area close to where her mother was found. According to Interim Chief Jones, no arrests have been made at this time.
We don't have any suspect information. We don't have a cause of death. We don't have any evidence at this time to lead to any type of arrest. It's too early for that information right now.
First ever Unity Board.
Jonathan McGill was brought in for questioning in Alabama. He has since been released. And both the mother and daughter's cause of death has not been released at this time, but we're being told by Sheriff and Interim Chief Jones that Shardee's death is suspicious. For now, I'm live in Jackson. Kendall Jones, 16.
So I'm going to retract that and say he has not been arrested anymore at this time. We're just going to see this right here. It says a missing 3-year-old sheriff. Okay, let me find this right here. Janae was reported and Shardee was reported missing early Monday by Jonathan McGill, the husband and father. So he reported them missing. He reported them missing. Jonathan McGill told police that the two left the family's Northeast Jackson home Sunday evening and never returned. On Thursday is when they discovered Shardee's body in a shallow body of water. So we don't know if anyone's been arrested yet. He was definitely questioned. He was released after being questioned. And we don't know the cause of death.
And we are continuing to follow breaking news at this hour. A missing Jackson mother has now been found dead, and multiple agencies are still searching for her missing 3-year-old daughter. 16 WAPT's Bethel Miles is...
He reported her missing Sunday, which... yeah.
Live outside the Jackson Police Department with what we now know tonight. Bethel.
And the Jackson Police Department said,
well, the cell phone should help because they knew he was in a different state.
that they found the body of 32-year-old Shardee McGill after a multi-agency search. Now, Interim Chief of Police Tyree Jones says her body was found in a shallow body of water near Epes, Alabama. That's about 2 hours east of Jackson.
Laura.
Jones said the death is suspicious. Her 3-year-old daughter, Janae, is still missing, and there is still a search for her. JPD said the two were reported missing by her husband, Jonathan McGill, on Tuesday night. Jonathan said Shardee and the daughter left their home Sunday night. He claimed he had not heard from them since. Shardee's SUV was found in Alabama, prompting this whole search. Jonathan was taken into custody in Epes, but it is unclear what he is charged with. JPD is asking if you have any information, if you may have saw the car near the border or state line, please, please, please reach out with any information to Crime Stoppers in front of JPD headquarters. Bethel Miles, 16 WAPT News.
Well, that's a good question, Fran. Why was he in the state? Let me see here. 1 second. Let me see what day he reported. Let me see if I can. I don't know if it said Sunday or Monday. Okay. He reported them missing Monday. One later report claims he alerted police Tuesday. But let me see here. See if we can figure this out. Okay. This one says, on Tuesday, Jonathan McGill alerted police that his wife, Shardee, and their 3-year-old daughter, Janae, were missing. Jonathan told them that he hadn't seen the two since they left home in Jackson, Mississippi, 2 days prior on Sunday. Not long after police started their search, they found Shardee's abandoned vehicle in Alabama. Later, they did not arrest him. They took him in for questioning. But WAPT says that he reported them missing Monday. So I don't really know if it was Monday or Tuesday. No, it's actually a misconception. You don't have to wait 24 or 48 hours. That a lot of times police will say that and want you to believe that. Bullshit. If something is wrong, you think something is wrong, don't wait 24 hours. Don't wait 24 hours. That's crazy. So Jones, who held a press conference saying that so I guess it's one of the sheriffs. He said, quote, "This young lady left the residence with her mother." Jones said, "It wasn't a situation where there was a kidnapping or a custodial kidnapping. Based upon the information, I'm not sure." Oh, okay. Okay. When he says he left home with their mother, I'm getting it now. It means Shardee left with her 3-year-old. So that's why they didn't do an Amber Alert. He's explaining, I was thinking it was Shardee's mother, but no, it's Shardee, the mother, and the 3-year-old Janae. So that's why they didn't do an Amber Alert, because she left with her biological mother. That's why. Got it now? Okay. Making that clear. Could he have followed her to Alabama, did that horrible act, and return home? Anything is possible, Carol. Like, we don't know if they were unalived in Mississippi or Alabama. Were they unalived in Mississippi and taken to Alabama, or vice versa? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I thought they meant grandmother too. Me too. But no, that's not what they mean. Because I was like, well, they had to separate it sometime if that was it. But no, now we get it. So we're going to stay on top of this. And it's very suspicious. It really is. I hope that what is this? Let me see. Okay. No, I was just making sure that wasn't an update. So anything that happens with this, okay, this was, hold on one second. WLBT. Let me go to WLBT, one second. WLBT. Jackson. Okay.
Starts now with breaking news. And this breaking news just into our newsroom. The missing 3-year-old has been found deceased just one day after her mother was found dead in Alabama.
This investigation began Monday when 33-year-old Shardee McGill and the child were both reported missing. Our Rosalind Anderson has the latest.
Just hours ago, Jackson police were asking for the public's help with finding 3-year-old Janae McGill. Search teams found the child today near where her mother's body was recovered.
Well, this is the thing. We don't actually know she went to Alabama. We don't even know. I mean, this is the thing. The bodies could have been driven there and the car dumped. Right? The bodies could have been driven there, the car dumped. Now, he would have either had to get a taxi back or something like that, or have someone help him, if that's the case.
The two were last seen Sunday. Shardee McGill's body was found yesterday in a shallow body of water in Epes, Alabama. A body was found today in close proximity to where Shardee was found. It was later identified as Janae. According to Jones, the husband, 34-year-old Jonathan McGill, reported the two missing early Monday morning. He was detained for questioning by Epes police and released.
The death and the circumstances of Shardee McGill are definitely suspicious based on the evidence and based on the manifest that has been discovered during the course of the investigation.
Now, Interim Chief Tyree Jones says the cause of the death of both the mother and daughter are not known at this time, pending autopsy results. This is an ongoing investigation. Rosalind Anderson, 3 on your side.
Daniel.
This is what taking your chances at finding love to new.
Okay, y'all. So there we are. I don't know, Cinderella. Good to see you, honey. Hey, Joe. In my opinion, the dad did it. Obviously, he was where they were found half a state away. Yeah, that don't look good, does it? Doesn't look good. A lot of people are like that. They don't want involved with the police. Yeah, a lot of people just don't want to. They're afraid of, retaliation or whatever. And that's why you can always call Crime Stoppers. You can submit a tip online, a secured, anonymous tip, and you can call in and your name will never, ever, ever, ever be released. But sometimes if you know something and like the person, the suspect knows you know something and you tell, they're going to know who said it, and that can be very intimidating for other people. That could have been a cover up when he reported her missing, Pam. 1,000%. And in my opinion, that's probably right. We'll just kind of have to wait and see, what happens at this point. So yeah, but guys, I'm going to be back live in 30 minutes from now, maybe not even that. We're going to be talking about Jack and Lily Sullivan. I have been digging, putting together documents. I have been going through the entire 500 pages for 2 days now. And I am going to pick and peck little Daniel and Malea's statements until I can't pick and peck anymore. All right, guys, I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Truly. I'm going to go grab something to eat and then I'll be right back. Okay? He needs help now, legal help. Zing, in my opinion, allegedly, just saying. That's what I've been doing in Delvin's case. I know, Panda. I'll check on your email in a little bit. All right, guys, I'll see you guys shortly. Much love. Come join me in about 30 minutes. Much love. Bye-bye.